Welcome to another episode of 600 Seconds. Today we have Sir Scott Smith, the legendary CSGO player.
Not
representation.
Thank you.
And, let me finish. Yeah, I wasn't going to call you a player.
Play with it, just an A.
Anyway, so we're doing 600 seconds. The rule is I ask you questions, you answer them. If you take 10 minutes in answering one question, that's more than enough. This isn't a race.
Okay, so it's not a speed round thing.
No. First application that you open in the morning.
Ooh, right now it's Slack.
Slack. How many people on there? I just opened up Slack for the first time in a year again.
3
people in the Slack. How about some texts? Why go through the Slack? Oh, because you will add more people. Is that
right now it's just a few of us in the group.
I still don't get Slack.
I would say Twitter and Reddit right after that.
Yeah,
it's all part of the morning routine.
Which Reddit do you go to?
Counter-Strike first,
and then
all.
All.
I kind of look and see if anything jumps out.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie. I got a guilty pleasure. Live stream fails.
Live stream fails?
Oh yeah, you got to go there.
I've never been. I only go.
Oh, you got to go there. That's where all the juice is, man.
Yeah.
Who got banned? Who didn't get banned? Who said what? Who showed what?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Who showed what?
Oh yeah, it's a microscope of craziness.
Wasn't there this one guy that was pretending to be on a wheelchair and then he got up and in the middle of the
They always catch that stuff. It's all the weird clips you don't want to get out if you're a streamer.
I don't get how people in this day and age think that they can get away with shit.
You can't get away with anything.
You can't get away with anything. You just fucking walk a straight and narrow and it just leave that be. While in the age of the internet, you cannot lie, cheat, or steal. Yeah. Everything's trackable.
I can't. Yeah, people sending pics to each other. I'm like, are you people crazy?
Yeah, Maddie was sending
I'll never share
dick pics. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
made that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's super crazy to me. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Ooh, celebrity crush. I did, but then I didn't.
Okay.
I would have to say Amelia.
Salma
Amelia.
Hayek.
Salma. She looks so good for like 50-something too. I would say Amelia Clarke, Daenerys.
Yeah, Daenerys
But
Targaryen.
then I felt so bad for her because she got so screwed this last season on how they turned her character into shit right away at the end. And
you didn't like the crazy.
I liked the crazy, but not the way they made her. Like, that should have been a slow burn to make her crazy.
I agree.
Like they went zero to. I mean, obviously they got a lot of grief on the internet for doing it. But
let me ask you this as part of the interview: how did you like the last season of Game of Thrones?
I didn't.
Did it ruin the show for you?
I mean, I'm not an asshole like that. It's just a piece of content that I got for free, basically. And I mean, obviously I pay a subscription, but not like so I'm not gonna lose my mind over it like some people have. It didn't ruin it, but I don't know if I would ever rewatch it now. Like I watched all of them. I don't know if I'd go back and like binge Game of Thrones anymore because the ending was egregious enough that it does kind of spoil some of the other really good seasons. I think.
I thought they killed Khal Drogo too soon.
Yes,
that's how I knew that the ending wasn't.
They killed everybody too soon in summer, which was also cool. Like, see you, Sean. Like, right?
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, the ending was just
favorite show of all time.
Favorite show of all time, like television show, like series.
Yeah, what kind of?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. I don't have one. Oh no, I do. Rome. Rome is still probably my favorite show. I watch that once a year.
Rock solid.
Once a year I watch. I love the politics.
That's a tough one because like there's so many different genres.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm loving. I came late to Billions.
I like Billions. Oh. But I think the best entrepreneurial show to this day is How to Make It in America.
Have not watched that yet.
It's an HBO show. Okay. Yeah, it's incredible. It's fun. It's young. It's hip. It's about two New York kids trying to make. It's fucking insane. Okay. I love it. I watch that once a year as well. They cut it short because HBO is really good at cutting shit that doesn't get the views that they need to get, and they send out the window. But you get shitty shows, or you get shows that just go away. That shouldn't. Deadwood should have never gone away. It should still be going live.
Yep.
How to Make It in America. Rome, only 2 seasons. Like, get the fuck out of here. Give me something.
Did you ever watch Carnival?
More. I love Carnival.
Also pulled too early.
Yeah, I love Carnival. Everything about it. I fell in love with it when the priest was throwing up coins, or the thief was throwing up coins. I was mind blown and scared all at the same time.
Yep.
At the time, I had to record it on a VHS tape because TiVo hadn't come out yet.
Yeah. It was a little ahead of its time.
Such a good show. I haven't watched it since the first time I watched it. I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah, I need to do a revisit of it.
Yeah, it's so good. Scary as fuck.
What about new show, Succession? Have you started watching that?
I love Succession. I'm not watching the new season yet. It's so good. It's so good that I've watched the season 1 like 3 times, and I'm watching it a third time before. I'm trying to get to binge watch the other one, which is super
well done.
Yeah, super
kind of Billions-ish, but in a different
I think
tone.
I think it's better than Billions.
I think in some regards it is.
But you have what's his name? What's the pudgy dude's name? It's one of my favorite actors.
Wait, you talking about the boss?
Yeah, and I'm Billions.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
It's so good.
He did a show also on HBO. What is it? Adams? Something Adams. Is that the president? Right?
Oh yeah, John Adams. Yeah, the miniseries. Yeah,
amazing. Yep. One of my favorite actors. I can't believe I forgot Paul Giamatti's goddamn name.
Yeah, like the opening scene of the first season of Billions.
Yeah,
you're just like, what am I watching?
I
mean, I was like hooked. I'm like, why did I wait so long to watch this show?
And the end of that first season when they're standing right in front of each other, fucking incredible.
Amazing.
All right, confession that you want to tell your mom right now.
I did throw that party. Kurt did not. It was my fault that your car got stolen and Kurt's records got stolen as well.
That's probably the best one we have ever had.
I think she might know it was me anyway, but yeah there you go.
Yeah, moms always know.
But yeah, Kurt got a lot of
the universe has a very, very funny way of allowing moms to say, I told you so.
Yeah.
And you can't go against it, which is why I don't go against my wife ever. One thing that you cannot live without.
Coffee?
Starbucks?
At home, just a couple cups in the morning.
Like what? Keurig? What?
I have an espresso. But yeah, I need like 2 cups in the morning or I'm not going to have it.
Black coffee, or do you add the
cream
milk
sugar?
Yeah,
I have an espresso, so I usually do like a latte.
A latte,
like the espresso.
Yeah.
So I do a latte.
I like coffee. I only like coffee like once or twice a week. I don't go overboard.
And it's only in the morning for me. Like once I have my 2, like it's not like I need to drink it all day or at night.
I don't get the effect of the caffeine though on any level with any drink ever.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. If anything, I've experienced tiredness after that, and maybe it's because my body processes the caffeine so quickly that I crash. But I just don't. I've never been in a situation where I'm just like.
Maybe it's just more of a ritualistic thing for you. Like you just got to do it.
Yeah,
you're not really getting the same benefits.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing. If you weren't doing what you're doing right now, if you didn't have a choice and you had to go back into the real world to work in the workforce, what would be your job? And don't say what you said. What you've already been.
So it has to be something different.
Yeah.
I would go probably into pro sports in some regard.
Like
not as a player, but some sort of like involved in a team or something to do with pro sports. I would think. Yeah.
If Counter-Strike or Quake weren't your favorite esport, what esport do you think you'd be most into?
Ooh, boy. Wait, you say and no Quake? You said Counter-Strike and Quake?
Mm-hmm.
Quake doesn't have much of an esport right now, unfortunately. Boy. That's a tough one.
Just say Call of Duty, man. This audience is all Call of Duty.
It would definitely have to be Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty 4,
Twitter,
PC,
Twitter
Pro
in the
mod.
description down below.
Yeah, PC Pro mod, though. You got to go back in time.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Maybe one of the Battle Royales. I think they need a lot of work for spectating-wise, but like I really like
How do you feel about
the
how do you feel about the Battle Royale genre in esports?
I mean, I think they have to figure out how to show it. They have to figure out how to like...
The RNG doesn't bother you?
Yes, it does. It does. Obviously, in a perfect world, you want the least amount of RNG in any of these games, right? So, maybe you start with a pistol or you like take away some of that early game franticness. I think Apex, I like Apex Evolved the best. It needs the most work when it comes to spectating it still because it doesn't have the tools that the others do. Like I'm not into the building and all the stuff of Fortnite. Tried to play it. Definitely a skill there. But not for me.
Oh, it's insane
building
skill.
And shooting, yeah.
Insane skill. Yeah. I've seen some of these like speed runs, and I'm just like amazed at the complexity and how quickly these dudes like. It's insane to me. I would never be. That's what separates pros from the Joes, like at any level.
And I think if someone can crack, because to me, like in a perfect world, the fan at home feels the same anxiety and anticipation as if he might be playing the game. So if you're a Counter-Strike player and you're in a 1v2 situation, you planted the bomb and you're hiding. I want the broadcast to make me feel that same fear of that one guy hiding behind a box. Can he hold this off? Can he hold it? Is he going to get retaken, right? And so Counter-Strike does that pretty well, right? With good observing, you can kind of feel like that, whether you actually played the game or not, right? Battle Royale games to play are incredibly anxiety-inducing, right? As you're still alive and the number starts ticking down on how many are left, I get nervous when I play, and I like that, right?
Yeah.
It's not like just just casually playing, like so. But that isn't translated in the broadcast yet. That same like, oh shit, because they're bouncing all over, and again, I think they're all still trying to figure out how to show it.
Yeah.
But if you can crack that nut and make the people at home feel that same anxiety when it's down to the last 10, then you've got something there.
I agree. If you could turn any animal in the animal kingdom into a 13-inch by 13-inch, just picture this screen. Any animal in the animal kingdom to be your pet this big, what would it be?
Interesting. It'd be a Black Panther because I like cats.
Yeah.
So, and that's a badass cat.
It is the baddest,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
So stealthy.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Goodbye.